What's good, guys? Welcome back to a new video. These are the bonnet lifters, Mark II Focus ST bonnet lifters. Now, I have seen them in photos. They kind of look cool, so I ordered some and I thought, you know, we'll put them on the ST so you guys can see if they look cool for yourself. If you want some, eBay, bonnet lifters, Mark II Focus ST. It's that simple. I don't know if that number means anything. Either way, guys, you know what you're here for. GC and the PT, roll the intro. Peace. Now, inside the kit itself, there's some spacers, and it looks like Allen key bolts that actually screw into the thread that's on the bonnet itself. So that should be super easy. Now these look like they're sealed, actually, to be fair. Okay, well, I'll take these apart. Good packaging. Stops it from scratching and whatnot. I shall grab that in a second. There we go. It says on here, Creation Motorsport. I don't know if you guys can see that. But no, it should look cool. I'm excited to see what they look like. Now, if I just pop these down safely, now I will just show you ever so closely what these do look like. I don't know if you guys can see. So you can see that you've got the thread inside. So the thread actually goes onto the bolt that's there, the rusty looking one. Obviously it's got an Allen key edge on it too. So I'll put those down to the side. We'll have a little play around and see how this works. Right, I'll get the right tool as well. So I've got a 10mm on a ratchet with an extension. We'll get those off. And we've also got the added bonus of having this on as well, so it's going to make it super easy while doing this on my own. Now, the question of the day is, now it's important that I make all of these rusty ones disappear and obviously replace them. But as you can see, they look horrible. So, temporarily, let's bin it. Now, what I was referring to earlier is once these goes in like so, you see they've got the thread here. So the thread will wrap itself around those bolts. That goes in like that. And you back up. Now guys, this job is a little bit trial and error, as I'm sure you can tell.
Spaces.
Yeah. It's not quite catching, angle it just a little bit. They actually look quite cool, even just having that little mechanism in there. Right guys, that's the bonnet risers fitted. Now the moment of truth is putting the bonnet down and see if it works. So if we get a side profile like so, and we put the old bonnet down, we should be in a position. Now I don't want to embarrass myself, let's hope that it works. Now guys, I completely understand it does look a little bit strange. It's not something I'm used to seeing. I do need to clean all the tools off the scuttle panel. But you can see why someone would do this, especially if they've got a big engine build, whether they've got an engine swap. Now I'm fully aware as well that I do not have a big turbo, but you know, purely for your guys' benefit, I thought I'd install this and see how it looks. What do you reckon? Don't worry, we've got lots of other bits to do in today's video, but I just thought I'd get these done first. But that's it guys, bonnet risers fitted. Right guys, so here it is, in better detail. Now you're obviously going to see a lot of stuff that you're not used to seeing. Now obviously it's going to warrant me wanting to clean these ends up as well. But yeah, some people are not going to like this. So at the end of the day, you're just going to have to get used to it. I just thought I'd try it, why not? We're in lockdown. But there it is guys. The pre-facelift Mark II Focus ST with the bonnet risers. Let us know what you think in the comments. But more importantly, come check this out. This is the bin shed that no one uses. I'll just get the code off camera. There we go. So, in here, as you can see, I've now sweeped it out. I've left the Mingin mattress in there, but I don't really want to touch that. But yeah, I put this tarpaulin sheet out, I've weighed it down with some weight so that we can start doing some painting. Not today. I've had to order some primer, which I didn't order before, which kind of makes me feel like an idiot. But all the same, as you can see, the makeshift spray booth is making progress. I'll see you guys shortly. Right, LBTV has finally got out of bed. Finally, I needed his help, but he wouldn't help me. But Luke, more importantly, what do you think of the bonnet risers?
Subscribe to LBTV.
Is that what it says?
Not subscribe, but
You've done it in the dust, in the pollen. Right, tell me what you think, man.
it's cool.
I'm curious. I want to know. It's different.
It's for me one of those things that people I think online. It's like my mate out there are gonna hate it or love it, but like being loyal subscribers, I think you should all like it.
Yeah, it's different though. That's the beauty of it, is that not many people do it. And when I typed it into the YouTube search this morning, none of them came up.
Yeah, so
there wasn't one video
Mark II
online
Focus ST.
of someone installing these onto a Mark II
Bonnet
Focus
spaces.
ST.
It's gonna look cool.
What do you reckon we should do in the rest of today's video?
But like when you open it, is it like we'll open up?
You want to try, and then I can film it? More importantly, can you even get it open?
See. Fuck, you're supposed to get it open.
Huh?
Oh yeah, sick.
Okay, so yeah, they look like this. You can see the little spaces are in there. I think they cost me about 25 quid.
Nice
You can see the other one there. Exactly. But no, it looks good. But I would like to take out these, with your help, both sides, and make them look sexy. What do you reckon?
Yeah, sure.
You keen? I was going to do this, however I've ordered some 240, 400 and 800 grit non-dry sandpaper because I wanted to make it look good, because the texture comes up quite badly when you actually sandpaper it.
Yeah.
So it's cool. I'll get that done. Now guys, I took these out the other day, as I'm probably sure you saw in the video. Now I haven't actually got around to renovating them yet. Now my plan was, before I found the Hello Horns, was to potentially rejuvenate all of this, make it look nice again, take it apart, put it back together again, and spray these red, and then have them sort of sat in the front so you could see them like eyes. But obviously the Hello Horns is the better option. So now, seeing as the Hello Horns do sound like rubbish, now I haven't actually heard them, but so many people have told me they sound crap. So I didn't plug them in. They're simply there for aesthetics. Let's get this one plugged in. I have to cable tie it because the Direnza intercooler doesn't have the mount that the AirTech one does. But if I'm lucky, it should be. I'm hoping it fits in there without having to. There we go. Now, horn goes. Straight in. Right, that's the horn plugged in. Now, cable tying it is the other option. But for now, it should be that simple. Problem solved.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. I missed you too.
Hello. What? Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Say subscribe to GCM the PT. Don't you start on me. I'll give you some. Go on then. Go on. Go on. Go on then.
If you want to win over a friend, don't you start making those noises at me, you gargoyle.
Right. You see the cheese. You see the cheese.
Sit down. I'm not even going to risk putting it near your mouth.
You'll chew my hand off, won't you?
The finest of mature cheddars. Right, so seeing as I've got the bonnet lifters done, I'm now messing around with the Hello Horns. Now I'm going to be honest with you guys, we're in lockdown, so I do not have the metal brackets to hand that will make this screw in place. Now, as you can see, I haven't bought them in, I've simply wedged them in, but they do stay there. So I'm going to see if I can find a way of making those semi-permanent, as I wasn't actually going to get them plugged in. I don't actually want them to work because they actually sound crap. But the idea was to have them looking good from the front. I think they'll look sick. So let's go ahead and get all of this looking good. Guys, so I've basically installed somewhat the Hello Horns. Now I'll run you through what I've done as a temporary stopgap until isolation is over. Now I've tied the bottom end here with a cable tie that you're not going to see. And I've also tied the top end here with a cable tie on both sides. Okay, so that one's quite tight. They're also held in by the elasticity of this, so if you slightly bend it up, you can fit them in underneath. Now I've tried to make them as even as possible, and obviously we're going to have to put the Sunsport back on in order to see how good it looks. Now, bear in mind, I'm out here on my own, so I'm trying my very best to get things fitted and show you how sick they look. Just quickly before I go ahead and do something else, little upper grill Zunsport hack. Cable ties in here, hold it in completely. That thing ain't coming out. The screwing places, basically the little jacking points that they have in the bottom, I just don't feel that they're accurately placed because they've actually got nothing to go into. If you look down here, there's actually a gap you can just about see. This makes it a little bit awkward. Now, as much as I love the Zunsport, it's going to be looking so much better once we've all cable tied it in properly. But how fucking sick do those Hello horns look? Now guys, seeing as we've done the bonnet lifters and we've installed the red Hello horns, this is the last one. Now, so many questions in my inbox. What we've been doing basically is we're going to swap round the two strut braces. They're exactly the same, but this one has the hole on the left side rather than the right side. Now, although that one there has a hole now on both sides because I've drilled it, it ended up with a sticker on the wrong side. I know that's me being OCD, but yeah, we're swapping them around, and then this one goes up for sale. It's in very, very good condition. I wouldn't say mint, as it's got the tiniest little chip just there. Look, move your elbow 2 seconds. You can see just there, that's it. But aside to that, guys, we're on to a winner. It is up for sale, £100 to anyone that wants to come pick it up off me. Contact free, coronavirus free and all that.
It's on there. It's like it's moulded to your body. Have you got?
No, it just needs a rubber hammer, really.
Yeah, it does.
You're gonna try and bench press it?
Yeah, bench press the fucking. Hey, look at that.
Look at you, strong bench press, Luke. Yeah, bro.
Strong boy.
Right, if you stay there, we should be able to do a direct swap. Literally stay there.
Literally give it to me.
Now, the only difference here is that this one comes with the bolts.
About 20 million chins right now.
This one comes with the bolts, but I'm going to swap them over to the other one for whoever else decides to take it off of me. Right guys, last job of the day, last job on the agenda. It's just getting the carpets back in. Now the strut brace is in. Obviously this is the mint condition one. It's now in as tight as, it's tight. You know, you can imagine something funny inputted there with when I paused, but there wasn't anything, I'm sorry. But yeah, getting these back in. Every time my car turns up, I'm like, car parts. No, neighbour. Get in there, you bastard. There we go. Looking good. Strut brace has been replaced. Now I reiterate, there was nothing wrong with the other one. You can just see that the hole that was there from factory was just on the wrong side. So I made it myself. That can be cleared up super easily. Just move the tripod, get the tools out of the way, and then we should go put these over here as well. Don't get rid of them. Oh look, we've got the ST3 buttons. I'm going to be doing bits with these, making things work, but I don't want to give that away too quickly. But yeah, basically as you've seen, we've cracked the bonnet with the bonnet lifters. We've got the Hello horns in, if you can see in this bright ass weather. As much as I love the weather, it's kind of annoying when you're filming car stuff. And the strut brace has been done, so that's 3 jobs in one day. So guys, there we have it. We've got the bonnet risers done, we've got the Hello horns done, and the strut brace has been swapped. Now this one is up for sale. Like I said guys, £100 collection, contact free, however you want to do it, we'll sort it out. All the same, I'm happy that 3 jobs have been knocked off my list. Now I hope you're all being as productive as me. Smash this video with a thumbs up, let me know what you think in the comment section below, and me and the ST will see you in the next video. Either way guys, keep safe. GC and the PT, roll the outro. Peace.